Ava stood at the edge of the gym, her cheer uniform crisp against her skin, the roar of the crowd still echoing from last week's game. She'd built this team from the ground up. Hours of choreography, late-night practices, and a relentless drive to win the upcoming regional competition with its $5,000 prize. Her best friend Hailey was her co-captain, always at her side with a quick laugh and sharper wit, while Ethan, her boyfriend, was the steady hand who'd lift her in stunts and in life. They were her rock, her family, or so she thought. The gym buzzed with the team's warm-up chatter, pom-poms rustling like autumn leaves. Ava adjusted her ponytail, catching Hailey's eye across the mat. "Ready to nail this lift?" she called, grinning. Hailey smirked back, but there was something off, an edge to her nod that Ava couldn't place. Ethan stepped up, his hands firm on her waist as they prepped the stunt. 1, 2. He counted, and up she went, legs locking into a perfect Liberty pose. The team cheered, but then it happened, a wobble, a slip, and Ethan's grip faltered. She crashed to the mat, her ankle twisting with a sickening pop. Pain seared through her leg as she clutched it, gasping. Hailey rushed over, but her concern felt rehearsed. "Oh my God, Ava, are you okay?" she said, too loud, too performative. Ethan hovered, muttering, "I thought you had it." The team circled, whispering, and Ava caught Hailey exchanging a glance with Ethan, a look that wasn't surprise, but something calculated. In the hospital, the doctor's words hit harder than the fall. "No cheerleading for at least a month. That ankle needs rest, or it'll never heal right." Ava stared at the cast, her dreams of leading the team to victory crumbling. Her mom sat beside her, squeezing her hand. "We'll figure it out, honey, the medical bills too." But Ava barely heard her, replaying the fall. Had Ethan let go on purpose? Back home, confined to her room, Ava scrolled her phone, the silence from Hailey and Ethan deafening. She'd texted them both, no reply. Then she overheard her mom on the phone. "My daughter has been in cheer for years, and I swear it gets worse every year." Her mom's voice cracked, echoing Ava's own frustration. She'd given everything to this team, and now what? Days later, Hailey finally showed up, all fake smiles and sparkling water requests. "So, about practice," she started, perched on Ava's bed. "I'm taking over as captain, just until you're back, obviously." Ava blinked, her chest tightening. "You're replacing me?" Hailey shrugged. "Someone has to lead. The competition's in 3 weeks and we can't wait." Before Ava could argue, Ethan texted, "Practice got out early. Need a ride home." She stared at the screen, then at Hailey. "He's with you, isn't he?" Hailey's silence was answer enough. When Hailey left, Ava hobbled to her desk, her ankle throbbing. She muttered to herself, "Just got kicked off my cheer team because of drama. Guess popularity matters more than talent." It wasn't just her story. It felt like the cheer world's anthem. The next blow came at school. Limping through the halls, Ava overheard whispers. Hailey and Ethan had reworked the routine, sidelining her for good. She confronted them at lunch, crutches clacking against the tile. "What's going on?" Ethan avoided her eyes. "We needed a stronger team, Ava. You're out for now." Hailey chimed in, "It's not personal. We've got Kim and Kara, they've got style." Ava snapped, "I choreographed everything." But they walked away, leaving her alone by the lockers. Her mom found her crying that night. "They betrayed me," Ava sobbed. Her mom hugged her tight. "You're not alone in this. I've heard it before. Constant drama on my team. Cheer's tough, but you're tougher." Ava wiped her eyes, unsure if she believed it. Ava spent the next week avoiding the gym, her crutches a constant reminder of her fall, literal and figurative. The $5,000 prize haunted her. Her mom needed it for bills piling up like unopened mail. She escaped into Dragon City, a mobile game Ethan had once loved, building her virtual empire while her real one lay in ruins. Her Darman dragon roared on screen, a small victory in a sea of losses. At school, she noticed Noah and Riley, siblings on the fringes of the social ladder. Noah had tried out for cheer with Riley, their dance skills undeniable, but their vibe too nerdy for Hailey's clique. Ava remembered their audition, fluid moves, raw talent, and how Hailey had dismissed them. Now, in the library, Noah caught her eye, hunched over his phone. "Dragon City?" she asked, nodding at his screen. He looked up, surprised. "Yeah, you play?" She smirked. "Just got the Super Darman Dragon. Beat that." Riley joined them, grinning. "No way, we're obsessed." They swapped strategies and Ava felt a spark she hadn't in weeks. You two were amazing at tryouts, she said. Noah shrugged. Hailey said we didn't fit. Ava frowned. She's wrong. I've seen teams fall apart because of stuff like this. I was on my school's cheer team until my captain decided she didn't like me anymore because I got more attention from the crowd. You deserved a shot. Riley nodded. We've been practicing anyway. Want to see? In the empty courtyard, they showed her a routine, sharp, inventive, better than anything Hailey had. We could start our own team, Ava said, half joking. Noah's eyes lit up. For the competition? She hesitated, then nodded. Why not? I'm done letting them win. They set up in Noah's garage, mats borrowed from the drama club. Ava coached from a chair, her ankle still in a cast, while Noah and Riley drilled stunts. During a break, Riley laughed. I wish my high school team was this dedicated. Ours is full of drama queens. Ava grinned. We're different. No backstabbing here. They recruited a few others, quiet kids with hidden talent, and named themselves the Outcasts. Training was grueling. Ava's ankle ached, but she pushed through, taping it tight. One day a stunt went wrong. Riley stumbled, nearly dropping Noah. We're not ready, Riley panted. Ava shook her head. We will be. Hailey and Ethan think they've got this locked, but they're underestimating us. Word spread. Hailey cornered her in the hall, smirking. Heard about your little squad. Cute, but you'll never beat us. Ava stood tall, crutches be damned. Watch me. Later, Ethan texted, You're embarrassing yourself. She deleted it, focusing on the Outcast's next practice. At home, her mom noticed the shift. You're smiling again, she said, chopping vegetables. Ava stirred the pot, confessing, I found people who get me. Noah and Riley, they're real. Her mom nodded. Good. You don't need fake friends. By week 2, the Outcasts had a routine, high energy, risky theirs. Ava tested her ankle, wincing but standing. I'm cheering with you, she declared. Noah hesitated. You sure? She nodded. This is my fight too. They practiced late, perfecting every beat, fueled by a shared fire Hailey and Ethan couldn't touch. Competition day dawned bright and loud, the gym packed with rival teams and restless spectators. Ava adjusted her Outcast's uniform, mismatched but fierce, her ankle taped under her sneaker. The $5,000 prize loomed, a lifeline for her mom's bills, but it was more than that now. It was about proving something, to Hailey, to Ethan, to herself. She stretched carefully, feeling the dull throb in her ankle, a reminder of the fall that had started all this. But today, she'd rise. Backstage was a chaos of glitter and nerves. Teams adjusted hair, practiced last-minute stunts, and traded barbs. Ava led the Outcast to a corner, their mismatched gear standing out against the sleek uniforms of Hailey's squad. She caught Hailey's eye across the room, her ex-best friend strutting past with Kim and Kara, all glossy hair and smug grins. Still on crutches? Hailey taunted, her voice cutting through the chatter. Ava smirked, standing tall. Not today. Ethan hovered nearby, adjusting his jacket, avoiding her gaze. She ignored him, turning to her team. We've got this. Just like practice. Maybe better. Noah fidgeted with his wrist wrap, nervous energy buzzing off him. What if we mess up the lift again? He whispered. Ava squeezed his shoulder. We won't. You've got this, and I've got you. Riley nodded, her usual grin steady. I've seen teams crumble under less pressure than this. We're solid. Her words steadied them, a quiet confidence settling over the group. They ran through their counts one last time, hands clapping in rhythm, a ritual born from weeks in Noah's garage. The competition rolled on, each team vying for the crowd's roar. Hailey's squad went third, their routine a polished machine. High kicks, tight formations, a safe bet. The crowd clapped politely, but Ava caught murmurs of same old from the bleachers. She smirked to herself. Safe wasn't enough to win regionals. During a break, Riley leaned in, whispering, The drama in this is unreal, just like my old team. Ava chuckled. Except we're the ones flipping the script. Their turn came late, the gym's energy peaking as the announcer called, The Outcasts. They took the mat, Ava front and center, her ankle a dull ache she'd ignore for 3 minutes. The crowd hushed, curious about this ragtag crew. She locked eyes with Noah and Riley, a silent, go, and the music hit, a pulsing beat that shook the floor. Ava launched into her opening tumble, pain spiking but adrenaline stronger, her body remembering every move she drilled into muscle memory. The crowd gasped as Noah and Riley soared in sync, their stunts daring, higher, riskier than anything Hailey's team dared. A pyramid wobbled briefly, Ava steadying it with a gritted teeth smile, and then the final lift. Noah hoisted her atop his shoulders, Riley anchoring below. They held, steady as stone, and stuck the landing with a collective thud that echoed. The gym erupted, screams, stomps, a wave of sound that drowned out her racing pulse. Ava panted, sweat stinging her eyes, and glanced at Hailey in the wings. Her scowl was a trophy of its own. The outcasts huddled, breathless and grinning, as they shuffled off stage. "Did you hear that?" Noah said, eyes wide. "They loved us?" Ava nodded, her ankle protesting as she shifted weight. "We earned it." Backstage, the wait for scores was torture. Hailey sauntered over, her team trailing like a posse. "Cute effort," she said, voice dripping venom. "But we've got the polish you'll never touch." Ava crossed her arms. "Polish doesn't win hearts, passion does." Ethan lingered behind Hailey, finally meeting her eyes. "You didn't have to do this, Ava. You're embarrassing yourself." She laughed, sharp and cold. "You're the one who should be embarrassed. I'm not the one hiding behind a new girlfriend to feel big." The jab landed, Ethan flinched, and Hailey's mask slipped for a second before she stormed off. Riley snorted, "She's all talk. I've dealt with girls like her, think they own the mat till someone proves they don't." Ava nodded, feeling the truth of it. She'd spent years building Hailey up, only to watch her tear it all down. The judges deliberated, the gym buzzing with speculation. Ava paced, her ankle throbbing harder now, but she refused to sit. Noah handed her a water bottle. "You okay?" She forced a smile. "Good enough to win." Then the announcer's voice boomed, "First place, the Outcasts." The crowd roared again, louder, a tidal wave of validation. Ava grabbed the trophy, the $5,000 check tucked inside, and held it high as her team mobbed her. Hailey's squad slunk away, defeated in more ways than one. After the ceremony, Ava found her mom in the stands, eyes shining. She handed over the check. "For the bills," she said. Her mom teared up, pulling her into a hug. "You're the real prize, honey. You and this team." Ava hugged back, the weight of the past weeks lifting. "My mom always said, cheer gets worse every year, but you made it better." Her mom laughed softly. "I did say that, didn't I?" School the next day was a battlefield of whispers. Hailey and Ethan tried damage control in the cafeteria, spinning tales of a fluke win. Ethan cornered her by the vending machines. "You got lucky," he muttered, hands shoved in his pockets. Ava shrugged. "Luck? I earned it. Every step, every fall. You just watched." He opened his mouth, then shut it, walking off as Noah and Riley joined her. Hailey tried her own jab later, hissing in the hall. "You'll regret this. Enjoy your little moment." Ava didn't flinch. "It's not a moment, it's a start. See you at Nationals." That night, the Outcasts gathered in Noah's garage, their makeshift headquarters. They fired up Dragon City, a ritual now as sacred as their cheer practices. Ava's Scarlet Darman Dragon roared on screen, a nod to her comeback. Ethan had challenged her online earlier, probably fuming from the loss, but she smoked him in minutes, her team laughing beside her. "He's still mad," Noah said, grinning. Ava leaned back, victorious. "Good, let him stew." They played late, trading strategies and jabs, the glow of the screen lighting their faces. Riley paused her game, thoughtful. "I used to think cheer was all about the spotlight, but it's really about who's got your back when it fades." Ava nodded, the words sinking in. She'd wondered once, is this a cheerleading thing? A dance thing in general? All the drama, the betrayal. But now she knew. It was about trust. Hailey and Ethan had shattered hers, but Noah and Riley rebuilt it, piece by piece. The trophy sat on a shelf, glinting in the dim light. Ava traced its edge, reflecting. She'd lost her old team, her old life, but gained something fiercer. Friends who saw her, not her status. "We're not done," she said, voice firm. "Nationals next, bigger stage, bigger fight." Noah raised his phone, Dragon City still glowing, and bigger dragons. Riley laughed, and Ava joined in, the sound echoing into the night. Later, alone in her room, Ava replayed the day. The crowd's roar, Hailey's defeat, her mom's pride. She whispered to herself, "They kicked me off because I shone too bright. Guess I proved them wrong." Her ankle ached, but it was a badge now, not a burden. She'd fallen, but the spotlight was hers again, shared with the Outcasts, where it belonged.